Live your life within the moment, moment. And don't go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away. Our bodies move to the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air getting there. Standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment, moment. And don't go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away.
Flying into your home like a 1930s train wreck. From the brand new VNL 860 studios. Creating a community of friends and topic-based discussions. This is JJDrones Live.
I'm Karl Marx and I approve this message.
And it's JJDrones Live. Welcome to the train wreck. Thank you everybody for being here today. We've got Simply Nanette. We've got On Location with Scott. We've got Baby Girl Playing With My Hair. We've got Bernadette Polanowski. Thank you so much for being in, Bernie. We got the Droning Veteran, and we've got Gary from Jailbait Tackle Outdoors. Thank you everybody for being here today. And I usually go through all of my little things there, but we're not going to do that tonight. But we do have a special guest joining us today. So everybody give a warm welcome to the Mrs. JJDrones. And the applause is not working. There we go. Yeah, it's been a while. There we go. So we've got, hey, Hunting and Stuff. Thank you so much for coming in. And I don't think she's even tried the microphone yet. No.
I haven't, no.
No. So what we need to do is we need to bring that a little bit closer in. You basically got to eat the microphone. Just like we ate steaks earlier today. Hey, Jenny and Steve, thank you so much for coming in. We're just going to bring this down a little bit. Hey, Peterson Farms in Nashville, thank you so much for coming in. So the reason that I wanted to do this live is because the last time that you and I met, I wasn't in a great place, and Haley and I weren't in a great place. And the reason that I thought it was important to bring Haley on is because we have decided to stay together. So we have been able to work out our differences for the most part, and she has realized that well, I've realized
Stuck with me.
Yeah, I'm stuck with her. Actually, she's stuck with me. I tricked her into the whole thing. So,
Definitely.
but I just wanted to kind of explain what's going to be going on with the channel and answer any questions that any of that you may have. The biggest thing is there's going to be some changes coming to the channel. Yeah, Peterson Farm says that's called marriage. Absolutely. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you, Jenny and Steve. Thank you, Hunting and Stuff. And we couldn't be happier.
Very happy.
We've been able to actually reconnect in a lot of different ways that we weren't doing before. And I know that I explained this in the live stream that I did. Thank you, Nanette. But a lot of the things that was basically drawing us apart was me. I was focusing all of my time on YouTube and not focusing on our marriage. And so that was definitely a problem on my end. And we just I would say we kind of drifted apart. One of us would always be doing something other than what the other person was doing. So, I mean, we're still learning how to do things together as a couple again.
But we are taking new steps, and he learned how to cook for me, so that's been nice.
I did learn how to cook. And, I mean, we were just talking about this earlier because she was teaching me a little bit about cooking, different things on the Blackstone. And tonight we were cooking steak and potatoes and onions and mushrooms. And it was good.
All the good stuff.
It was all good stuff. But I can make breakfast.
Breakfast is your go-to.
Yeah, breakfast is my go-to. That's pretty much all I can do.
We had breakfast for lunch yesterday.
We did, because that's all I can do. But so a lot of it is just learning how to reconnect and learning how to do things again. Nanette says I'm a good cook.
Is he a good cook? Yes, he's a good cook. He makes really good French toast, and bacon comes out perfect every time.
Brian, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. And so anyways, so we're learning how to do things together as a couple again. And because of that, a lot of my time I have had at home, I've completely devoted to YouTube and making YouTube videos and everything like that. And it's not something that I feel is a good use of our time, because when I'm on the road for about 10 days, and then I'm home for 3 or 4. And I want to spend that quality time that I have with Haley. And so we're going to be spending a lot of time together when I'm home doing things that we want to do. Now, if there's something that I want to do as far as YouTube related, it's only going to be something that oh gosh, it's only going to be something that we would be doing together. Gary wanted to know if I can cook cream corn.
I don't know. Can you cook cream corn?
Probably not.
I can. Creamed already.
Cream corn is probably one of Haley's favorites.
But it's a casserole. It's not just the can of cream corn.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Mr. Polowski says hi. He's busy packing the truck. We're going up to the lake tonight. Awesome. Can't wait to see you guys when we get up there the second week of August.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Oh, it's going to be a blast. And we do have a challenge out to Teddy, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a fishing challenge. Thank you, Scott. I do appreciate that. So here's what's going to change on the channel. And this channel was started as a hobby. This wasn't supposed to turn into a full-time job. And I have turned it into a full-time job. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
So basically I was doing 2 full-time jobs. Now I'm still going to do the live streams. I think I'm going to start doing them every other Sunday after Labor Day weekend, because we still have the charity to do. Now, when we go out to Pennsylvania, I'm still going to be doing the matching the mileage. So if anybody is interested in doing that, you can email me, Jason at JJDrones360.com. If you want to match what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing 10 cents a mile from Michigan to Pennsylvania, then Pennsylvania back to Michigan. And every single penny of that is going to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity, which, as you guys already know, and if you don't, it's going towards Reach Across America and Mission 22. Now, we're going to be bringing out a drone for Ted out there in Pennsylvania. Hey, Ted, I was just getting ready to talk about you. We're going to be bringing Ted out a drone, and he has told me that because I'm going to be bringing him a drone, he's going to be making a donation to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity too. So thank you very much, Ted. We do appreciate that. And right now we're right around $350 in donations. So all you have to do is, if you're interested, go to JJDrones360.com/donate. All the links are there. You can donate through there. You can donate through PayPal, Square. There's so many different ways to donate, and it's a huge deal for me. And I've kind of drugged Haley along for the ride with this. Last year she made coasters. What is your feeling on doing coasters again this year?
I will definitely do custom coasters again. I have a couple that I still have to work on from last season, but I'm willing to start those up again if people have an interest in them.
And you still want to do $4 per coaster?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're interested in custom coasters,
They're $10 per coaster.
oh, they're $10 per coaster. Oh, yeah, that's right.
4 for $40.
4 for $40. Gotcha.
Yeah, set for $40.
Okay, so $10 per coaster, or 4 for $40. I mean, what a deal. But so if you're interested in custom coasters, Haley is still working on ones that she wasn't able to get to last year. And Jenny said that Steve uses his all the time, and I know that Brian does, and I know that Gary likes his coasters, and everybody that's gotten them has remarked how absolutely wonderful they are. So
G Money is on the docket right now.
So G Money, you got more coasters coming yet. So just be aware that she's working on them as we speak. But Haley, why don't you tell everybody a little bit how you feel things are going?
Things are going much better, and sorry. Things are different, very different, and we have just reconciled in a different way than I think a lot of people would not understand. And that we reconnected the way that we did when we first met. And not a lot of people get to experience that twice.
And I completely agree with that, baby girl. Thank you. And another thing, she's going to actually be taking over our social media here at JJ Drones. When we started, she kind of said that she was going to do it, and then I just took it over like a bull in a china shop.
Control freak.
So Haley's going to be managing our Facebook and our Instagram. So if you ever do any sort of messages or anything to Facebook or Instagram, Haley's going to be the one on the other end of the line. Hunting and Stuff says, is it just me, or does it look like Haley is robbing the nursing home? See, I told you I'm old.
You're not old. You just got a nice haircut. Don't you like his haircut?
Yes, this is, if you're in the Iron Mountain, Kingsford area and you're watching this live stream, and I know you're not, but anyway, if you are, just go visit my cousin Audrey over at Lux. She does a great job with hair.
Amazing job with hair.
She did Haley's hair, and now she's done mine. So but Haley's going to be, doing our Instagram and our Facebook. She's probably also going to be doing shorts.
Do shorts. Yep. Get on that train. So
she's going to start doing the shorts out of the videos that I make. And Gary says, JJ, assisted living home nurse.
No.
But you guys are cracking me up here. And it's actually better that I'm cracking up now because the last live stream that I did, I was not in a good place. So thank you for that. Hey, Slaying Gaming, thank you so much for coming in. But as far as like the videos go, I was trying to do them every Wednesday. And that's great if you don't have anything else going on. But I've got my life at home. I've got my life on the road. Hey, I don't need a walker yet. But thank you, Hunting and Stuff. I appreciate that. So I'm going to get a video whenever I get a video out. I'm not going to put that much pressure on myself. Like I said, yeah, I do have a monetized channel, and I mean, I could make some money on it. So far, we've made like $60, and I've pretty much pledged all the money that this YouTube channel makes to the charity until the charity is done for the year. And so anybody that wants to watch some of the videos, you can do that, because it is just such an important charity to me and to all the people that it helps. So definitely go and watch videos. Peterson Farms in Nashville says remixes are good and fun to do. Well, do you know how to do remixes?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Remix.
So
The meringues will be fun too with FPV stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I need a talker. But so there's going to be some changes. It's not going to be as consistent. And I know that's YouTube suicide, okay? But YouTube is a hobby. I started this so that I could do something in my spare time, not something that I could do and just make a living out of it, because let's face it, I'm never going to make a living out of this. But it's a lot of fun to do when I have the time to do it. But I'm not going to sacrifice my marriage to Haley, and I'm not going to sacrifice my personal relationships for something that in the end isn't really going to matter. The videos and everything are fun, but the number one thing that matters to me in the world is Haley. And if I don't have her, I don't have anything. And you guys know that. You guys saw that. And I can tell you right now that I have never been happier than I am right now, because we're actually focused on what's important. Yes, Hunting and Stuff priorities. The priority is my marriage.
Yes.
And nothing is above it. Not even my job. My job will never take priority over my marriage, because there's other trucking jobs out there. And so YouTube definitely is not going to come before my marriage. And I've done it, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I did that to you.
It's okay. I wanted you to chase your dreams and go for everything. I supported that.
I know. But you shouldn't have had to sacrifice what you did.
I just missed you.
Well, and now you have me back.
I do.
And now she wishes she could push me away, but...
No. We're still gone for 10 days at a time.
I know. And Scott, that's absolutely right. Real life first. And Nanette, you're also on the same page. Exactly. First things first. So I'm not going away. I'm not going to be doing as much. I am going to be, Haley and I have been talking pretty much every day.
Every day, nonstop.
Nonstop, because we have a lot to catch up on, because it's probably been about 2 years that we
stopped talking.
We just stopped talking. And
you gotta talk to people in your life and share the things that you don't want to share, because if you don't do that, you're not sharing yourself with the world.
And I'm going to tell everybody right now, as for me, and there's a lot of things that I've dealt with in my past, and some of you guys know and some of you guys don't. The only person that knows everything is Haley. But I've got a lot of baggage. I have a lot of scars from my past. And there's a lot of things that trigger me that make me do things that I probably shouldn't. And make me react in ways that I probably shouldn't. So starting the second week of August, I'm going to be doing weekly therapy, bi-weekly therapies. Because I need to be a better man for my wife.
And for yourself.
And for myself. And there's no getting around it. It's something that I need to do for me. And so I'm going to be attending regular therapy sessions to be able to work out some of my demons. It is what it is.
And I'm so proud of you for that, because coming to terms with therapy is very hard. Very hard thing to do.
And so it was something that Haley and I have talked about. And I do know that it's something that I've needed for years. But it's not anything that I ever put on the front burner, because I've never put myself first. And now I'm doing that. So I'm going to do whatever I can to make myself a better person. That's my goal, is to be a better person out of this. I mean, we all have struggles in life. And the biggest struggle that I ever had was losing Haley. And you guys know that. Some of you have watched the live stream live. Some of you watched it recording. I know Haley's watched maybe the first 5 minutes of it, and she couldn't watch the rest of it. But all of you guys were here to support me. All of you. Whether you guys called me, whether you guys texted me, whether you guys did anything. Ted's struggling right now trying to watch and make dinner. Yes, Brian, I did end up cleaning off the porch so that we would start smoking outside on the porch. And it is something that we are...
Step 1.
We are actively working towards.
Yep, quitting smoking is a big step. So we're just taking small steps right now and smoke outside only and not in the house, 'cause it's really easy to light up a cigarette when you're in the house and you can smoke inside. And then, only smoking outside is step 1.
So, I mean, there's a lot of changes that we're going to be making in our lives. So I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of updates down the road. And you can take that for what you want. So I don't know if anybody has any questions. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them down into the chat. We weren't going to be on to the live long. The biggest thing is the change of the schedule with the videos. I'll put a video out when I have the time to do it. And thank you, Scott, for reminding people to do that. It really, really helps out. And, go back and watch some of the earlier videos and, maybe it'll add a couple cents, because you don't have to pay anything to help the charity. All you have to do is watch a YouTube video and watch the ads, because if you do that, you're just helping add more money towards the charity. But like I said, we have about $350 right now for Reefs Across America and Mission 22. Last year, we raised about $5,400. And I'd like to at least get up to that point. And we're really going to hit it hard in September, Labor Day weekend. We're going to do a live stream just dedicated to the charity. And I hope to have Brian up on that day. I hope to have Dan up that day. And I hope to have TJ up that day, and maybe even Gary. I would love to have Gary up that day, because I want to get as many people on this charity as possible. And I do have business cards, so if you're interested in getting some business cards to hand out, you can email me again, jason@JJDrones360.com. And I mean, Haley is in full support of the charity too.
Absolutely. The charity is extremely important. I actually sit on the board as the treasurer of the charity. So I make sure that everything runs smoothly and all the numbers match up at the end of the year.
Not only that, but you're a really hot secretary, so.
That's not a secretary.
Well, you're both.
Oh, I'm both.
Yeah.
So I'm the secretary and the treasurer.
Yes.
I thought Brian was our secretary.
No, Brian's just there because he brings the cheese.
Oh, okay.
Nanette says, complete healing for you and success of your therapy. Thank you so much, Nanette. And Brian, thank you so much. Brian and Dan and Gary, all of my co-hosts that have been with me throughout, I really hope that you guys are going to be available in the future because obviously I can't do this show without a co-host. But you know, she is the love of my life. She is the reason that I even got into YouTube. Get her room. She is the reason I even got into YouTube. In fact, she was the one that persuaded me to get the first drone that I got. And, well, no, you gave it to me as a Christmas present.
I gave it to you as a present. Yeah.
Yeah, she gave me my first Holy Stone. And then after I got the Holy Stone, I said, this thing is crap.
Yep, we figured that out really fast.
And so she persuaded me to get the DJI Mavic Air 2. And after that, she just kept on helping me through the steps of starting this YouTube channel. In fact, she was the one that signed everything up. She started the channel. She started the logo. She started everything. And if it wasn't for her, none of this would even be a thing. I mean, obviously things progressed and I kind of took over and had other people's help. But the catalyst that started this whole thing was Haley. And that's why I won't do this channel unless she's doing it with me. Because this is a team effort.
Yeah.
Everything that we do is going to be a team effort, from trucking. I mean, she's been with me in the trucking industry now. I mean, she's basically a staple with the Wisconsin motor carriers.
Yes.
Because every time that we go, and let me tell you a story, and I'm not going to be on too much longer because I know she wants to go.
No, it's the story. I don't want you to tell the story.
Well, she doesn't want me to tell the story because she's a hero. We went to our first JJDrones too. That's a possibility. We went to our first Wisconsin Motor Carriers event, which was a logging conference up in Escanaba, Michigan. And we were standing outside talking with, I think we were talking with Kim. And the national anthem was playing.
Yep.
And during the national anthem, there was a woman that fell.
No, on the last note of the national anthem rang out. I looked over and this woman fell. We had been about 400 yards away from her. And this large woman just collapsed to the floor, the ground, just completely down, like just hit the ground, people. Like it was bad. And I just ran.
She sprinted into action and did CPR on this woman immediately without thinking. And because of that, the woman was able to make it into the ambulance. And I'm pretty sure that hopefully she's doing well. It's been many, many years now. But as far as we know, she was doing well at the time. So Haley did a fantastic job helping out at the time. Somebody needed it, and nobody else was rushing to do it. So Haley was a hero. And ever since then, anytime that Haley went anywhere, Kim would say she's the one that did CPR. So if anybody's going to need any help, this is the girl that's going to do it. And ever since then, she's been a staple in the Wisconsin Motor Carriers organization. And you know, I think that she's almost into trucking as much as I am. Thank you, Gary. Thank you very much. And I don't consider myself a hero. This one, she is. Because she saved my life. She really did. Not only because we got married, but because during COVID, it was a horrible time. It was awful. There was nothing. Nobody was open. There was nothing available to do. I mean, you could sit in your truck and watch TV all day and just feed yourself Cheetos or whatever. But she wanted to give me something that I could do, that I could get out of the truck and not be around people. And by doing that, she saved my life. And I couldn't have done it just myself, because I wouldn't have had the courage to do it. But she pushed me and pushed me and pushed me, and
He still tries to quit every week. I swear to God. Oh, that's it. I'll just close down the channel. I'll just shut everything down. I'll just sell all the drones. Every week, it's another tantrum.
Probably. Robert Mack, thank you so much. I'm glad to see you too, brother. Lane maybe is still going to be getting the Avata, and Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors is still going to be getting the Mini 4 Pro. Those are two things that I've already promised, but I am keeping the Mavic 3 Classic. I am keeping the Avata 2, and a lot of things are still going to be going on. They're just going to go at the pace that I want them to. And Paul C. is going to be opening up a donut shop at Texas Roadside near you, so check him out.
Yeah, how's that going, Paul? That travel trailer, really?
Did I lose a bet? Yeah, I did, because I'm talking to you. Just kidding, Paul. I love you, brother. Beside a good man, there's always a good woman. A beautiful one as well. Rehab is for quitters, not droners. So, let's see here. It looks like we don't really have any questions in the chat. We're probably going to run it for about 3 more minutes, and then we're going to get going unless anybody has any questions. I just hope that everybody understands the new format, because, again, this is just...
Repeat it for them.
The format is going to be... our live streams are going to be every other Sunday, as for now. The closer that we get to Thanksgiving, we'll probably do a live stream every Sunday, just so that we can get more donations for the charity. We're going to be pushing hard for the charity as much as we possibly can. And if you're not familiar, it's the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. We're a 501c3 organization. So any money that you donate is going to be tax deductible. So just, pay or do the donation, and, don't pay money to the IRS. It's just that simple. Let's see. That's not yellow tape, Paul. That's yellow paint.
Oh, it's paint. Yeah, it's paint.
Yeah, that's paint.
It's trim.
And Chris, I'm glad that you came in. Appreciate that. Scott says trucking is a tough gig. Always being away. Best of luck to you guys. Like I said, nice to see the smiles. It's a lot nicer to be smiling, Scott. It really is. So as far as the videos go, they're going to come out when they come out. There's no way of telling you anything other than that. I plan on doing more FPV drone stuff. I was really getting into the manual mode on the Avata 2, and I'm having a lot of fun learning to do that. But it's been at least 2 or 3 months since I've flown that, so it's probably going to be a train wreck all over again from the beginning. We'll see.
And you're a pincher, not a thumber?
I am a pincher, not a thumber. It's just sitting on your ass for hours. Yeah, that's not wrong. But Let's see. Have notifications on so when they come out, they come out. Yes, absolutely. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you have your notification bell turned to always, and then you will know whenever a video comes out. And then starting Labor Day weekend, we're going to be starting our every other Sunday schedule for the live streams. And we're going to try and make them fun and entertaining. And we're also going to be trying to make them informative. Yeah, that's the word I'm trying to find. Let's see here. Robert Mack has a question. Can you take Haley on your truck when you go to California once in a while? No, the company allows it. It's not that Haley can't go with me.
I made the mistake of going to college out of high school and have like $40,000 worth of student debt that I have to pay somehow. That is mine to pay and not Jason's to pay for me. So I work a full-time job to do that, and that's where I spend most of my time, unfortunately, is in the grind with everyone else. Even though it's so glamorous being married to a truck driver.
And it's not that she won't ever come on the road with me, Robert. There may be an opportunity here or there for her to do that, but we basically have to wait for her to have enough vacation to do it because it's a 10 days. It's a 10-day trip, so she would have to be able to take at least 5 of those days off. Paul says donuts are coming hopefully in a month. It might be a brisket and donuts. Sounds good, right? Yeah, I'll take it.
Can you serve the brisket on the donut, Paul? That sounds great. Like a sandwich.
That would be an awesome sandwich.
Yeah, glazed donut brisket sandwich.
Paul, there you go. Let's see here. Peterson Farm says, good night, you two. Kids, go have some fun now. And we had a blast last night. We really did. We really did.
Great anniversary trip.
Yeah, she's working, Robert Mack. She works full-time. She works from home, but she does do a lot of work. Haley, is JJ your Jerry Reed? I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. I'm afraid to answer that positive or negative way. Should I Google that while we're... Google that while
before we leave.
Yes.
Paul says chickens and waffles, right? No, donuts and brisket are much better than chicken and waffles. I can probably guarantee that.
Brisket and donuts is way better than chicken and waffles.
Smokey and the Bandit, Paul says.
Oh yeah, Eastbound and Down.
Yeah. Oh, he's the singer?
I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not going to click on it and get a copyright strike.
Yeah, no, he's the singer of Eastbound and Down. So Robert says, I just renewed my commercial license from California to Missouri. Expires 2030. Wow. Let's see here. Donut, anything is okay. Let's see here. Someone hasn't watched Smokey and the Bandit. Not in a long time.
Does that make me Priscilla Mitchell?
I guess. He's also the truck driver and the singer and the writer of Smokey and the Bandit. And Jerry was a trucker in the movie. There you go. A little bit of information. See, we're learning today.
You can learn every day.
That's right.
Like, don't punch the mic.
And I actually brought the old style
stand mic
with me. I'm not gonna. I'm 4 years old. So what? Yeah. And I don't have a birthday, by the way. You need to watch Convoy and Smoke. I have watched Convoy.
I've definitely watched Smokey and the Bandit.
And I have watched Smokey and the Bandit. It's just been years. And I don't really pay attention to actors or actresses' names.
No, you don't pay attention to his trucking culture.
No, not really.
That's why you failed that trivia quiz.
I did. Yeah.
Really bad. You bombed it.
I don't know like the history of like the culture behind trucking. I know all of the legal stuff.
The important shit.
Yeah. Let's see here. Someone needs to brush up on their trucker videos, and then Peterson Farms of Nashville says, or I'm really old. No. You're all good. But, so I think, we're right at 40 minutes, so I think we're going to end this for the night. But, we're going to do, like I always do, we're going to let, our special guests give their parting gifts before we take off.
Oh, age is in the chat. Then we don't have to tell you ours.
That's right. Let's see. Robert Max says, Jason and Haley, I'm happy to see both of you smiling again. Let me know if or when you pass through Branson, Missouri. Will do for sure, Mr.
Absolutely.
Robert Mack. And Branson, Missouri is a beautiful place. Been there a few times. So thank you, everybody, for coming in today. I'm glad that you all were able to join us. And I hope that you guys understand the reasons that I'm going to be making the changes that I do. And, go ahead and jump onto Facebook or Instagram and do a message on the JJDrones channel. Do you see that, Haley?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate you.
Now, that's my boss's mom.
Oh, okay.
That's Mike's mom.
Mike's mom.
Yep. So as I was saying, go and get onto the Facebook and the Instagram, and anytime that you're messaging the JJDrones page, you're going to be messaging this beautiful woman right here. So definitely keep that in mind. Keep your messages clean, please. But, we're going to be doing some fun things here with the charity, and hopefully we're going to be able to raise a lot of money for Reese Across America and Mission 22 this year. But I know I said that this wasn't going to ever be played again, because this is how I end every one of my live streams and every one of my videos, because it is the dedication of every show and every video to this beautiful woman right here. So we appreciate you coming in for this ride with
us.
both of us, and we'll see you later on down the road. Bye, everybody.